Vera.
Yes, we do have a red flag warning in effect, and we also have a high wind warning. As we go ahead and take a look at the current wind speeds right now, remember that the winds always tend to get stronger in the evening and in the morning. So as we roll on into those evening hours, you can see some strong northerly winds. We're looking at 13 miles per hour in Oxnard, 29 miles per hour. And keep in mind, these are not gusts. These are sustained winds. In Ontario, 10 miles per hour. Westerly winds in Big Bear at 17 miles per hour. And as Sharon mentioned, we do have a red flag warning. We have a high wind warning. This is going to be widespread through Friday. And this is not just for LA County and Ventura. It also includes the mountains of Orange County, San Bernardino, and Riverside. And at some points, we are going to see gusts up to 80 miles per hour. So very strong winds out along our mountains. And then, of course, we do have that red flag warning, and that red flag warning will be with us through Friday as well. I'll have the full details coming up in just a little bit. Guys, we're going to send it back to you for now.
Okay, Vera, thank you.
And good evening, everyone. We'll be taking you out to the Orange Crush for our look at 5 Live traffic. There is an accident along the southbound side of the 57 approaching the 5. The details just around the corner. Strong and the temperatures are cold. It's actually going to feel even colder. You know how that is, the wind chill factor, we always say. You know what, let's start by taking a look at the current, like bundle up because it's going to be cold and we need to be very aware of the fire danger that these dry conditions and those strong winds are going to produce. As we go ahead and take a look outside, you can see that the camera is shaking. That's a live view from one of our rooftop cams as we take a look over the Hollywood area, and you can see it's definitely shaking because those winds are getting pretty strong. We do have a red flag warning. Some of the earliest ones will start tonight at 9 p.m. and some will clear up by Friday at around 6 p.m. And this is going to be a widespread fire event for the mountains of Los Angeles and Ventura, as well as Orange County and the Inland Empire. That means Riverside and San Bernardino as well, and for the valleys too. We are going to see those humidity levels drop to about 15% or less, and of course those wind gusts could top about 80 miles per hour. Right now, though, we're going to go outside and take a look at Rick Chambers and see what it feels. And I'm Vera Jimenez, and we'll also be taking you out to 5 Live traffic. We've got a busy drive through Orange County. Another trouble spot there. This one along the 22. That's the Garden Grove Freeway. Those details coming up.
This be?
Well, you know what? It's going to be here until at least Friday, sure. That's when things are finally going to calm down. But yes, you know, we were talking about those strong gusts during the evening hours. Saugus, you guys came in at about 65 mile per hour gusts at one point. Whitaker Peak, which is pretty close to the Santa Clarita Valley area near Castaic Lake, 97 miles per hour gusts. And I'm not kidding. That came from the National Weather Service. So yes, indeed, we are going to see some very strong gusts, especially tomorrow morning. As you send the kids off to school, be careful because, man, it is going to be windy for them. We're still dealing with some light breezes, a little bit lighter than we had earlier. And as we take a look at some of the current wind speeds, things have calmed down a little bit. Van Nuys earlier was coming in at northerly winds at about 29 miles per hour. They're now down to 15, and this is not too untypical. We're going to see them calm down a little bit during the overnight hours, and then tomorrow morning, as we start to see a little bit of heating, things are going to kick up again, and they're going to be very strong. Let's go ahead and give you some of those details of the high wind warning. It's going to be with us through Friday evening. This is a widespread event for the mountains, the valleys, Ventura, LA, Orange County, San Bernardino, Riverside. Again, gusts between 70 and 80 miles per hour, sustained winds anywhere between 35 and 60 miles per hour. And as Rick mentioned, be careful if you're a big rig driver, a motorhome, and especially out towards the I-10, the 15, because you could see some blowing dust and sand, and that could make it even more dangerous. We'll have a full forecast for you coming up in just a little bit. Right now, though, we want to take you out to a SIG alert because of these strong winds. This is going to be along the westbound side of the 210. As you make your way through La Cañada, there is a down tree, down branches, blocking lanes there, so they've had to close down completely the westbound side of the 210. And as you can see, traffic is now backing up in towards the Pasadena area. This will be closed until further notice. We will give you an update coming up in just a little bit as far as the SIG alert is concerned as well. That's it for now. I'll be back with more in just a little bit. Guys, back to you.
All right, Vera, thank you.